This program brought to you by The Dubbo Dazzlers, a novel by Joy Hruby about 4 young Australian women dealing with the impact of the Second World War.
There ought to be more people like you, more people who give so willingly to people like me. It's plain to see, with people like you, folk have a better break to take to people like me.
Hello and welcome to Joy's World. Today we're devoting Joy's World to classical music and the fun you can have with classical music. And our very first bit of fun is an argument between 2 very clever people who are having an argument not about, but to the tune of Beethoven's 5th Symphony. Did you know Beethoven could be such fun? Now we're going to have some wonderful fun with Rossini. And he has written a wonderful thing that you all know, and I'm sure you've heard it over and over again, the William Tell Overture. What can they do with that? Let's have a look and see.
The Lone Ranger. Hail Silver!
What you close, put your stuff away, make your bed, do it now, do we have all day? Were you born in a barn? Would you like some hay? Can you even hear a word I say?
To be more people like you. There ought to be more people like you.
Well, we're still having fun with the William Tell Overture. And what did Victor Borg do? Who remembers Victor Borg? Some of you young children might not remember him, but he was a great pianist and a great comedian. And here he is with one of his good friends who happens to be a Muppet.
Ladies and gentlemen, there seems to be a dog on the stage.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I'm just here to admire your technique. I play the piano too, you know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
That is interesting.
Yeah, I hope that's okay with you.
Yes, it certainly is. I chase cats once in a while myself. I hope that's all right with you.
Listen, be my guest.
No, you be my guest. Let's play something together.
Hey, can I do that?
What do you know? Do you know anything? Maybe something by Bach?
My bark is worse than my bite.
There are 3 Bachs, you know. Johann, Sebastian, and Offenbach.
I often bark myself.
He's a witty dog. Okay, what do you want to play?
How about Liszt's Hungarian Rhapsody number 2?
Ooh, don't you know number 1? Okay, number 2.
I'll start and you try to follow me. Okay, here we go.
Okay. That's not bad.
beautiful.
How's Luke?
Now, a couple of really, really silly people, two of the Marx Brothers, having a little muck around with some classical music on the piano. Let's see what they're up to. Now, I know you all know who Tom Hanks is. He's a wonderful actor. But we found a clip. He's a pianist as well, did you know that? But actually, he doesn't play with his hands. He plays with his feet.
To be more people like you. There ought to be more people like you.
And now I'm going to introduce you to a lovely lady, an amazing woman called Anna Russell. Now, I toured Australia with Anna, and we had a lot of fun because I was actually understudying her in a show called A Little Night Music. And Anna Russell used to do one-woman shows. She was very famous in America. And we have a little bit here of her doing her own show at the Sydney Opera House to a very receptive audience and telling them in all seriousness what Wagner's Ring of the Nibelungs is about. And she's going to tell you all about the Rhine maidens and the curse of the ring. She'll tell you all about that. And you will love Anna Russell. She's just amazing. Here comes Anna.
I would like to give you my talk now of Wagner's Ring der Nibelungen. It's the only way. Well, there's Albrecht down there with the ring, and the Rhine maidens are swimming around at sea level, and up here, you see, this is a vertical story. Up here, you get Wotan, the head god, and a perfectly crashing bore. Well, he and his wife, Mrs. Frika Wotan, that's her name, are having a castle built for them called Valhalla. The second story. Of a celestial White House. And it's been built by a couple of giants called Fasolt and Fafner. Well, naturally, these giants wish to be paid for building this edifice, this magic ring that Albrecht has just made. So Wotan goes from Valhalla down to where Albrecht is and cons him out of this ring. Well, naturally, Albrecht is simply furious. And he puts a terrible curse on the ring. That's the wrong curse, isn't it? That's the one. But throws the ring right back up to Valhalla and gives it to Fasolt. Well, directly Fafner kills Fasolt to get this ring for himself. So Wotan knows that this curse is working. And it worries him. So he goes down to Earth level to talk to a fortune teller he knows called my friend Erda. And she says to Wotan, Weike Wotan, Weike, which means be careful, Wotan, be careful. She then proceeds to bear him 8 daughters. So she should have been careful. Well, these daughters are the Valkyries, headed by Brunhilde, and they are the noisiest women.